Hey guys, it's JD from Mr. Critical. How are we doing today? Tonight? Oh, we're out in the world. You know what? It's time for some D&D After Dark. So let's get to it. All right, so where shall we begin? All right, so where shall we begin? Well, for one, it's been a busy week all around here. You know. Sup hate. Yeah. I'm late. I know. But there's a reason for that. I was at work on my day off, working on my day off. So that's why I'm late. So I'm sorry. Well, money talks, hate. Money talks. So, I have a family to support. So if I got to support them by working some overtime, I'm going to do it. You know what, hey? Why don't you join me? Come on. You know you want to. So, where shall we begin? Have you ever had to get a replacement book from Wizards of the Coast? Buddy, I'm still at work. Or at least you're going to watch me while you're at work. Hey, you know what? That's cool. That's cool. So, I had to get... Well, okay, so funny story is, one of my new books here. Yeah, this one. Green screen. There we go. The Descent to Avernus. Whenever you open it up, it separates from the spine like that. So I emailed them up because none of my other books does that. None. Besides the ones from 3.0, but they're like what? Some of them 20 years old. Oh, well, thank you. I know. Oh, you know what? Hey, if I can stream every day, I would, just for you, buddy. But yeah. So yeah, as soon as I opened up this book the other day, and I noticed this. Look how big that gap is, and look how far it's separated. So I emailed Wizards of the Coast about a replacement. And of course, it was like late last night. They responded this morning, told me to take a couple pictures of the book. So I sent them the pictures that they needed. Oh, you know what? Then you know what? Let's do it. And here is Zero.
What's up, buddy? What's going
Hey,
on,
man.
everybody?
Sorry I'm late, Zero.
Sorry.
But yeah, I was. Have you ever had to replace a book from Wizards of the Coast?
No. Usually, if something's wrong, I take it back to the shop or store or wherever I got it from.
Oh, I know.
That's
Look at this. If you can see it, look at that gap between the spine and the book itself.
That's supposed to be like that.
Really? Because my other books ain't like that.
It doesn't flex, like it bows a little bit so it doesn't tear up the cardboard.
I don't know, but I sent Wizard a picture of it because apparently there's some other. This book it's only like this book that does that.
Yeah.
And I sent them a picture, and they're sending me a replacement.
Oh, okay, cool. So you have to send that one back, or they just giving you?
No, I get to keep it.
Oh, nice. What book is that?
Descent to Avernus. So I'm thinking about taking out the map out of this one and maybe laminating it or something.
Yeah.
And keeping the other one just on the shelf. Or Or my friend said he might want this to read and look at. What are you working on, Zero?
It's my
Replace Zero, not the book.
It's one of my RCs. It's a vintage Tamiya chassis that I'm turning into a truck. Normally, it's like a stock car or touring car or rally car, but I'm turning this one into a truck. And I have the body right here that I've been working on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's an old Ford Baja. So I'm just trying to get all the stuff installed so I can test it out and run it.
Yeah, that package you sent me. Oh my gosh, Zero. I did not. I knew you said you were sending me a package with some paints, but after I did the video, I read the bottles. I didn't realize they was Vallejo paints.
Yeah, Vallejo color, paint color.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, it was it's because I had the extras, and I knew that I talked to Cujo and he said he was going to send me one of his racks.
Send me a what?
He said he was going to help. He was going to send you some paints as well.
Oh wow!
So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give you these. Because like I said, those are my extra ones, and I figured you could use them and start using the metallics and stuff like that, and test them out, things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I figured it would help. And I sent you the Skaven guys. Those two black models are actually Skaven from Warhammer Fantasy.
Really?
Yeah, they're like rat men. And then the Reaper miniatures, Mouse Wizard is another figure I had extra lying around. So I was like, you know what? Let me send it to them. The mouse thing has to be primered. Obviously, you add some basing to it or flocking or whatever, but the other guys pretty much just got to throw some paint on. But I figured it would help you get started.
Dude, yeah, I was like, wow. Like, before I opened it, but I didn't go through it before I went to work yesterday.
Yeah.
I seen the note. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to do a video on it tonight. I got to do a video. So I'm going to do it tonight when I get home. Real late, editing it and stuff, posted it. And like, wow. I didn't know my camera had like a pause feature on it, so I looked at it. I'm like, oh, I'm going to hit the pause button. Normally I just turn it off and turn it back on. But yeah. So okay, so are those Ratman primed right now, or do I got to primer them?
The black ones are primed.
Okay, so I can, and the white one's not.
No.
Wow, they're heavy too. I'm like, wow.
Oh, hey, you want to see the paint on the tires? Hold up, I got that's a different car. That's a different car altogether. This one has it, but that's not. I didn't do that. That's not me. So you got to give me a minute. I'll have to unbury it.
With lots of paint on the tires. Pastro paint markers.
Yeah, because he got some new markers.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah, that was a pretty good haul.
Yeah, it was. For $10, those markers alone was what, like 20?
Yeah, I think the pack is like $24, $25. I have it on my queue. And I was like,
yeah, I seen it. I'm like, oh, I gotta watch it. Dude, Cujo's videos on his starter set stuff for the Dwarven Forge. I'm like, man, I gotta save up for it. I at least want to get me one set of Dwarven Forge.
I wanted to for the longest time, but so this is the first one I did with the Posca, the Posca pens. You can see the writing there.
Mm-hmm.
I did that with those markers.
Oh, nice.
You just follow the grooves in there. But this is the sloppiest one. It's actually really bad because I was just learning how to do it. So hold up. Let's see if I can pull one of these guys. These bad boys out. This is my favorite car. It's my Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 4. You see the wheels?
Uh-huh.
I did the markings on the wheels. You see the lettering?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what those Posca markers, and they're nice. You don't have to seal them. You don't have to varnish it. You just paint it on. It's like an enamel almost.
Really?
So I did it on every tire I have for every car I have now. Once I learned how to do it, you know what I mean? It just makes it look better. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
when the tires are rolling, it just looks really good. I just bought a set of aluminum brakes that the discs actually spin. I'm gonna put on this car. It doesn't do anything functionally. It's just for show. But when the wheels are spinning, you see the brakes going, and the caliper actually stays still like a real car, and then the disc actually spins. It's really cool. It's really cool. Just a little touch up, you know.
So is that expensive to get into?
Not to get into, but eventually it will become expensive. You know, you could get a car like this car, not this one specifically because it's a vintage, but you could get a car like a touring car for like $120. But
that's not bad.
But that's empty. It doesn't have a speed controller. It doesn't have a receiver. It doesn't come with a radio. It's just the car. You know, you could spend $200 and get you one that's completely ready to run. Meaning it comes with everything. All you got to do is charge the batteries and go. And you could stop there. But, you know, it's all about how much you want out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I have, like, this car, when I first bought it, I bought it back in '96. And they were about $150, you know. And they came with radios, you know, but you had to you had to build it. This was completely built, you know, the kit.
And now they don't.
Well, no, they do now still. To me, it still makes kits. That's all they ever make is kits. But like companies like Traxxas, they'll make ready-to-run cars. I've got this. I got this for my son. This is a short course.
Oh, that looks nice.
It's a short course truck. This came out of the box, ready to run. It's a smaller scale, but they're fun. They're a fun little car, and there's something perfect for him to learn on, you know, before I let him bash one of the vintage ones. But you can get into it pretty cheap. You just got to buy smart, you know what I mean? If you don't want to build, you can always buy ready to run. It costs you a little more, but they come with everything that you need to charge up the battery and go, you know. And, you know, a solid investment in these are probably about, I would say, easily for a decent vehicle, any class, you're looking at about, at the end of it all, minimum 300, you know,
Really?
and that's like having everything if you want to build a kit or whatever. The kits are usually cheaper than the ready-to-runs because it's a kit, you got to put it together, but the ready-to-runs are ready to run. You know, I mean, they're like ready to go. So, and then you go into something like this. This was from like 92, 93, but this is actually a world championship racing machine. So this is high performance, aircraft aluminum, graphite, carbon fiber, you know. So this thing started at $350, just the kit.
Wow.
And as I was done, when I was done putting it all together, and the first time I ran it, it was about $550. And this was back in '93. You know what I mean? So, you know, that you can translate the value of that now. You know.
What's that? I was going to say, for us was going out of business. I bought me like this little drone.
Yeah.
For like, it was like half off, so $60, and it came with a set of those goggles. Like
the VR goggles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the screen comes out, and you can actually go on the controller too. You know, with the headset. But I'm like, yeah, you know, for $60, I'll give it a try.
Yeah.
I maybe floated like 2 or 3 times, but I need to get it out. But every time I went to go fly it after that, it's been windy.
That shouldn't. If it's a good drone, it shouldn't affect it. If it's got 4 blades, that the wind shouldn't even bother it.
Yeah. Well, I'm still trying to learn how to fly it too, though.
Yeah. They're pretty cool. I actually haven't. I've flown a couple, but I don't trust myself with them. You know what I mean? I have bad eyesight, so I'm just afraid something's gonna happen and I'm gonna fucking crash it or lose it.
Oh god, this one, as much as I crashed it and stuff, I'm surprised it hasn't broke yet. I need to get new blade. I think I need to get some new blades for it too. But I only get when I go to fly it. It only flies for 3 minutes, and that's it.
Red beans and rice. Okay. Why don't you join us?
He's at work.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. He told me I better not be late again. My final warning.
Well, he gives you a warning, Yeah. This motor I want to put in too. So you were stuck at work?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's like I was supposed to be out around bedtime and stuff. So I thought I was going to get out of there at least 7, 8 o'clock the latest. Come home and stuff. Then be on at 9 like the usual. But nope, they changed some people's schedules. I'm like, of course, I'm the only guy that's only been there since last Sunday. Or since Sunday. So tomorrow will be my 7th day in a row.
I can't wait to get back to work.
Yeah. So my day off.
I know it's rough, but you like me now. Let's get back to work.
Yeah.
Or I don't hate it, but I'd rather be working.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm like the same way. Dude, so I was looking on the App Store. I'm going to try to do a video on this too. Like, you have Apple or Android?
Android.
Okay. So I found like a soundboard. And like you can add different sounds. Let me see if I can do this. Like, let's do weather. Let's do.
Oh, check this out. Check it out, blue.
Is that a white dragon?
No, it's a blue. Young blue.
Wow. See, is that a Pathfinder one?
No, it's Dungeons and Dragons.
Wow.
It's a Nalzer's miniatures, the young blue dragon. Finally got one. I mean, Cujo. I wanted to see Cujo to see this.
Yeah, but he's in bed.
Yeah.
Okay, Straws. Okay, Star Wars. Let's have it out. What about Star Wars? Yeah, but this app is like, let's see. Let's do Rain and Thunder for the weather. Ambience, we can go Creepy Dungeon. And music, let's go with Dark Village.
Yeah, hey, that's from Loose Kids. That's the Nalzer's Marvelous Miniatures, Dungeons and Dragons, Young Blue Dragon. I need the red and the black now. The red's on pre-order and the black I just got to get probably next week.
So how much are those?
They're like $15.
That's it?
Yeah, that's why I'm getting them. I mean, personally, I have like 3 Black Dragons. I have the Gargantuan one that they released a while back with the maps and stuff. I have a Reaper Miniatures Black Dragon before they got sued. So it's a pewter one. I have a ton of like little Black Dragons from all the different other sets. You know what I mean? It's like one of the favorite ones they like to put out. But I don't know. I like the style of these. My only complaint about this one is that he's actually doing an attack. He's actually doing his lightning attack. You can tell. You know, when you put the lightning bolt in there, it looks like he's coming down and doing his attack. I just don't like that his wings are curled. You know, they're like really, really curled up. You know, they're not much. It's like he's coming down. I get it, but I don't know. I feel like
take like a heat gun and straighten them out.
I could, but I'm afraid because of the rest of his pose, it may just look funny then. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing I can really do is straighten them. I can't stretch them out. You know what I'm saying? It looks like he's dive bombing. You know what I'm saying? It looks like he's coming straight down and then doing his lightning bolt. You know what I mean? Whereas the other ones look like they're gliding kind of.
Yeah.
Which is weird because, like, I get the whole lightning bolt thing, but blue dragons are the only dragons that prefer fighting from the sky. And they don't like being on the ground. They'll stay in the sky for days, tormenting, adventurers. Like, they'll literally come down, do some magic, do their breath weapon, fly back up, and just stalk the heroes for days, like until they regenerate all their stuff, come back down and do it again. You know what I mean? Like that's just what they do. You know, they prefer that style of combat. Where other dragons, like the green dragon, likes to stay on the ground, likes to stay underneath the tree canopy, because they can control. Like green dragons have control over nature, so they can control the vines, the trees, you know, all the things around them. You know, where like black dragons like to be submerged, you know, they like to be in the water, like crocodiles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, it's just one of those things. I get why they posed him this way. I just don't like it.
See, I use my Pathfinder pawns.
It literally touches the ground, you see? And it's literally like.
Yeah.
So I get it. I get the point of why they did that, but I did an unboxing of it. I did a bunch of videos today. I had all those boxes I had sitting up here. Went through all of them. Hey, what's Hate say?
Did you watch Star Wars? Did you watch it?
Episode 9? Yeah, of course I did.
Yeah. What did you think of it?
What did I think of it?
Yeah.
Didn't we talk about this? All right. So here's the deal.
I think, yeah, we did talk about it, but now Hate's seen it, so.
Got this. I got a new one of these too.
What is that? Town Hall.
It's a town wall. It's one of these things. It's another one of these. You know, the cardboard fantasy building.
How sturdy are those? How sturdy are them?
Pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
it's cardboard. It's thick cardboard.
Are they cheap?
Okay, I mean, this one was 17 shipped from Russia. And then that one I got at my local hobby store for $20. They sell every kit for 20, like all of them they sell for $20. So it doesn't matter if it's a big piece, a small piece. I'm actually thinking about it now. I should have got the biggest one they had. It was like the manor house. You know, like the magistrate's corner house. I should have just got that one because it literally was the biggest kit. How did I think about it? I'm like, damn it. I'm kicking myself.
All right, fellas, I'm going to be away from the keyboard, but I'm listening. Okay, hey, we won't talk bad about you then.
Well, if you're listening, hey, okay, I watched your video, and while I agree with you on some stuff, I don't know, and I don't disagree with you on what you said. I don't know. I'm on the fence about this movie because there were obviously points where they had to repair, and a lot of people are mad, you know, because there's a lot of fan service in this movie, you know, but you got to understand, like, J.J. Abrams had to literally go back and fix all the shit right.
Yeah, because didn't he direct episode 7?
Yeah, J.J. had the script for all 3 episodes.
Yeah, and then episode 8, another director just did his own thing.
Well, what happened was J.J. Abrams' son tried to commit suicide before the filming of 8, before they got onto production. So he had to leave the production because he had to take care of his family, which you can't.
Which that's understandable.
Yeah, you can't blame him for that. But like I said, he had the outlines for all the script. Like he had the storyline outline already written for all 3 because he knew he was going to do all 3. Ryan Johnson came in and said, "No, I want to do it my way." He totally scrapped everything Abrams did in the first one. Rewrote the second one and forlorn the third one with all of his crap.
Yeah.
So when Abrams came back, it was like, okay, well, Kathleen Kennedy was like, well, if you want to keep this job, you're going to have to fix whatever these fans are complaining about. Like, apparently, she just didn't understand why we were upset. Like, she didn't understand why the fans were, like, mad at episode 8. They also, because of episode 8, a lot of people did not go see Solo. They boycotted Solo, which happened to be a pretty decent movie. It wasn't the best, but it was a decent movie in the series. And it didn't get a lot of respect. The directors had problems there, too. They had an original director, and then they had to get Ron Howard to come in. Ron Howard had to come in after production and fix everything. So that was even harder, you know, because there was things you just couldn't take out, there was things you couldn't have, there was things you couldn't refilm, you know. So people were mad at Ron Howard, but it's like, yo, he got the movie after it was done. He told to fix it. So it's not like he made a bad movie. He just had a bad movie to work with.
Yeah, honestly, if they would have teased like Dark Maul in that, I would have went and go see it just for that.
In what?
In Solo, I got because one of my bosses even said the same thing. If he knew that Dark Maul was in it,
Yeah. Oh,
he would have saw it.
Yeah. I mean, he was in there for like a couple seconds, but it was cool. For me, it was validation because I had been telling my friends for the longest time, no,
He's alive. He's alive. Clone Wars, Rebels. He's alive. They're like, nah, it doesn't matter if it's not in the movie. And then they put him in the movie, and I was like, boom.
And see, in that they used the same actor from episode 1, and they used the same voice actor from Clone Wars, Rebels.
Yep.
So that way, that way it was canon.
I mean, if they put it in there, it's canon. But like I said, to me, it just validated what I was saying before. I was like, look, he's back. Leave him alone. They're like, no. Okay.
Yeah, Dark Maul's been back since they. How you like those?
Well, I'll tell you. I did a video.
Oh, did you?
On a bunch of stuff. This one, you can hear it wiggling around. But it stays in there. Okay. And also, I'm going to show you something real quick. So these pods, when you open them, stay like that. You use that lip to pull the paint from.
Okay. I don't know if you can see that. You see that little lip right there?
Yeah.
That's where you pull your paint from. Okay. So usually it'll stay open like that. But this one doesn't allow it to stay open.
So that one, you got to turn it to the side.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
But then what is this for?
The holes?
Yeah.
The way I get it, they're just for decoration. They're just.
Well, see, now I noticed the little on the bottom, on the back of the paint pots. I'll show you this. On the back of the pots, there's a tiny little hook. You see that?
Yeah.
That little hook? Wait, you can see it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, wait,
now I can.
Okay, that little hook catches right on the back of that hole. See?
And keeps it in.
So it keeps it in there. So I don't know if it's just something for storage purposes, like, just for like.
I don't know. The pictures I showed you on it, it's just. So
yeah,
I thought about printing the solid one, and there was a whole different bunch of designs.
Yeah, if I turn it to the side, it works fine.
Yeah, I think that's how that one's supposed to work. There was another one, another design, where it was like the one without the back, and you just attached 3D printing another part and a lip, and it held open.
Oh, it held this open?
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes they spring back, because it's just rubber. It's like a soft rubber. But yeah, I could use about 2 more of these. If you're so inclined to print something, I could use 2 more.
Yeah. Let me see what I can get on my filament and stuff.
No worries.
Let's see. They screwed over Han Solo, man. They made him a constantly drop his gun. He eventually can't even fly. B7 does it all the flying. It's not Han.
I don't know. He did pretty good with the speeder.
He kind of took to the Falcon like right away. You knew he would, because his dad built him, and that's how they explained his whole love for the Falcon, or the YT or 1300. So it kind of, this is his very beginning, right, into his career of criminal activity. So to me, it was kind of like, yeah, he's not going to be as cool as he was. I mean, because if you think about it, right, look back at episode 4. Yeah, he was cool, and we liked him because of his character type, but he wasn't the brightest, and he wasn't as. For Christ's sakes, he was sneaking up on a biker scout and snapped his wig. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was some comedy in there, just for the sake of comedy. So I mean, I kind of give it some slack. I don't know if I like the actor that they chose for him, but I'll be Harrison Ford, right?
Okay, so what did you think of the Mandalorian season ending?
It was good. It was pretty good. Left us at a cliffhanger, and
Oh,
I gotta say that the two biker scouts having that conversation is probably the best shit
yeah.
I've ever heard from any Imperial troop in any movie or show ever.
And honestly, I like when they was targeting practice. They was missing.
Oh yeah.
I was just laughing my butt off. But no, the Indo. Oh, the Dark Saber.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, guys,
I'm
spoilers if you haven't already seen it.
curious as to why they're putting that in there.
Okay, so the Dark Saber is.
I know everything about the Dark Saber. I mean, I got all the shows, but
Uh-huh.
I'm just curious as to why. I know that. So okay, Jon Favreau, he was in the Clone Wars. He played Pre Vizsla. He played the guy who had Dark Saber.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know he's a fan of the mythology of Dark Saber. I'm just.
I thought that was him.
I'm just curious as to why it's in the show.
I'm thinking, because you know as well as I do, the Dark Saber brings the Mandalorians together.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking he's a Mandalorian that actually took off his helmet. And,
Maybe that, or he killed the Mandalorian who had it.
yeah, or because here's the thing, he knew Mando's name and knew what happened on his planet.
Yeah.
And Mando goes, he was there.
Right.
So I'm thinking he was. I was thinking.
Either he was a Mandalorian or he was.
I think he's the Mandalorian that saved him.
No, I don't know about
Mando.
Because that guy that saved him had Pre Vizsla's emblem on his shoulder.
Had what?
Pre Vizsla's emblem on his shoulder. His house marking was on that guy's shoulder pad.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, there was also a Mandalorian who had Boba Fett's blaster too. It was like a quick. If you watch it again, it's just a quick scene where there's a Mandalorian shooting this guy Boba Fett's blaster.
Huh.
A couple little Easter eggs. So, I mean, there's always Easter eggs. I mean, that's what Jon Favreau wrote that big off.
Yeah.
Filoni, that's just what they do.
Yeah, it was funny because me and a couple other guys at my work one day got into it. They're like, yeah, the Mandalorian takes place during the episodes 1, 2, and 3. I'm like, no, it doesn't. It takes place after the Last Jedi. They're like, who does it? I'm like, yes, it does.
It takes place after Return of the Jedi. It's 6 years after Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
6.
But
Yeah, so it's right before the First Order.
yeah, but they're like, no. I'm like, yeah. Think about it. They said the Empire doesn't exist no more. Hello, you guys. If you're gonna have your nerd cards, be prepared to nerd out. Okay, get your facts straight.
It's going to pull those cards.
Yeah.
It's going to take those cards from those guys.
Yeah, I know a lot of people out there is like, oh, I'm a nerd. I can do this. I tell my daughter, I'm like, honey, be a nerd. Have fun. I hope you stay loving Pokemon like I do. But yeah. But so that white mini, do I have to prime that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can spray the gray primer on it. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
If I was you, I'd probably flock the base first.
Uh-huh.
I put sand on the base first, and then primer it.
Okay. So how would you flock that base?
Elmer's glue.
Really?
Yep. A cheap paintbrush.
I got plenty of those.
Just a throwaway paintbrush.
Uh-huh.
Take some Elmer's glue, paint it on the whole top. Watch the feet, and then sprinkle sand on.
Okay. So go through
If you look,
the
if you look at the mouse lid, he's on a round lip base. He's on one of these bases. These are the round lip bases, the War Machine bases.
Okay.
They actually have an edge, a little edge all the way around that has a depression that you can actually. That's your guideline. So don't go past that depression line. You know what I'm saying? And it'll give you a nice edge for the base. You'll see what I'm talking about when you look at it.
Yep. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So you're just filling that area in there with sand, and then you'll be fine. And then wait for it to give it a day, like 24 hours to dry, And when it's dry, again, you take this and this and a little bit of water, just a little bit, and then all over the sand. Just go over it one more time, and that'll seal it in.
So are these like okay? So these minis, are they 28 millimeter?
Yeah, 25.
25. So you can still use
25, 28 millimeter. That's very close. You can still use it for Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay. Yeah. So these could be like were rats or whatever.
Yeah, they could be were rats.
That is cool.
Mm-hmm. I brought something to you.
Oh my God.
Figured you'd
And they're heavy too. This is like
That's old pewter. That's old school pewter.
yeah, they're not cheapo, are they?
I mean, no, they're from Warhammer Fantasy, so it's just like an assassin pack, you know. They're Skaven assassin. So, you know, just I figured I had them, and I knew I wasn't going to be using them anytime soon. So,
well, now I'm going to work these guys in my campaign.
there you go.
Somehow I'm going to work them in my campaign.
But I mean, as far as episode 9, I don't know. I still think Ray is a Mary Sue, and I'm not going to change my mind on that.
Mm-hmm.
She just happened to become the most powerful fucking Jedi ever. As far as film canon goes. As far as film, I don't know about video games and I don't know about the other stuff. Like the whole fact that she was holding the spaceship and people were complaining, I was like, whoa, that guy did it in that one Star Wars game. He pulled down a whole Star Destroyer. So I mean, that's possible.
Oh, what Star Killer did that too?
Star Killer. That's what I'm saying. Star Killer.
In the game?
Pulled down a whole Star Destroyer. So to me, that was like, that's.
Yeah, I know, right?
But she, I mean, you think about from episode 7, from the very beginning of that character, she immediately adopted to everything that she needed to adopt to. You know, like you watch her use the lightsaber, it's terrible. She's terrible. She has no skills whatsoever. But she wins. And it's just like, I don't know, man. The whole fight in the first movie with Kylo Ren, he should have killed them both. Like, immediately.
Kylo took it easy on her big time.
All his training, he should have been able to kill both of them. Like, even Finn, like, when he was fighting with Finn, he should have took, you know what I mean? That should have been an instant kill. Like,
Yeah.
You know, like, how are you the Dark Lord of the Sith if you can't handle a dude who doesn't know anything about the Force, or lightsabers, but
Yeah.
he just happens to hold his own against you.
Yeah, and how the hell? You were trained by Luke Skywalker. Come on.
I was just like, come on. Well, it's not even just that, but I mean, like I said, even after Luke Skywalker, we don't know what Snoke taught him. We don't know, what he learned.
Yeah.
Ren. I mean, he seemed to be skilled, especially with that type of lightsaber, because it's a brand new lightsaber. You know, and everybody was like, oh, you can't flourish that lightsaber, it's bullshit, blah, blah. And it's BS. I personally saw it with my own eyes at the celebration. I watched Ray Parks flourish that lightsaber. No problem.
Oh, his lightsaber from episode 1?
No, he flourished that Kylo Ren's lightsaber. He was able to move that around like it was nothing. And I was like, that's because it's training. It's not a sword, it's a training.
Yeah.
So
Because the 2 exhausts was actually a guard, if I remember right.
well, yes.
But
So,
yeah.
it was actually designed so he wouldn't get his hand cut off with that one move that the Jedi did, like what Vader did, what Obi-Wan did. It's that's actually called it's a move. It's a dishonorable one, but it's a move. And he designed it so that he wouldn't lose his hand.
Oh, that was smarter of him.
Yeah. But like I said, I mean, people are complaining about a lot of stupid shit. It's like, well, really, is it really that important? I mean, I didn't. There was more important things to worry about in the Star Wars franchise than fucking lightsaber. And, like I said, my problem with the whole story was that Rey was just uber effective at everything. And they insisted on promoting that, like pushing it. She was, just way too powerful.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like, she's already an adult. She has no idea what the Force is. But all of a sudden, like that, and they poured that whole, well, you have all the Jedi's spirits in you. Like,
She's not the Avatar.
Yeah, I was like, okay, man. Kudos. You know, good story, bro.
Yeah, I don't know the whole where she's Palpatine, where she's a Palpatine.
I'm okay with that. That's cool. It's a cool
Yeah.
twist. You know, it's better than it being a Skywalker and being predictable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I was okay with that. That didn't bother me. I think, like I said, I was just more bothered by her apparent fucking nature and skill with everything. She's a good pilot. She's a good mechanic. She's a good scavenger. She's a good hand-to-hand fighter. You know, she became a good lightsaber user. You know, it was just some stuff. I was like, come on, man. What the fuck can't she do? You know, what does she need anybody in the rest of the universe for if she can do everything? You know?
the type support for me was C3PO.
Who?
C3PO
What about him?
when they had to erase his memory.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, they brought it back.
Yeah.
RT brought it back. It was like, oh.
Did you the guy who that little alien guy that did the work on C3PO? Did you know that's Myrtle from Harry Potter?
Myrtle, Moaning Myrtle?
Yep, that's her voice.
She's been in Doctor Who. She's been in a couple shows.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool. I didn't know that. That's funny because it doesn't sound like.
no, it doesn't. I read that today. I'm like, ooh man, what is that? Warhammer?
40K, yeah.
So famously, they don't make no more, do they?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, they still do?
Yeah, it's called Age of Sigmar. They just changed it up, changed the name, changed the style of play. Because it used to be everything was on square bases and it was like a big regiment. So you moved like 20 guys in one regiment, you know. Now they changed it so that all the guys have round bases and they move in, which is a better system, you know.
Yeah, 1-inch square grids and all that.
Well, no grids, just just square bases, you know, or rectangle bases, stuff like that, you know.
Okay.
Just one of those things. And like I said, it was great at the time because it was done so long ago. But as time moved on, you know, it gets restricting. Tables were very sparse on scenery because people didn't want to put scenery down because it's like, well, I got to move this huge block of 20 dudes around this house or tree. Why not even just remove the tree? You know what I mean? And we'll just go forward until we clash with each other and game over. You know, whoever wins. So they changed it up a bit.
Yeah, I thought about. I don't know. I'm thinking about buying that Farsgrave, trying that out.
I actually bought the book, the main book.
Well,
It's actually really cheap on Amazon.
yeah,
Probably the cheapest tabletop miniature game I've ever purchased.
and you can use any miniatures. Like you can 3D print your own from any system.
You can just use your D&D guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's very generic, but and I haven't played a full game yet. It's very generic, right? The system, the combat system is real generic, D20s, so it's real basic. But that leads me to believe, and through my history of wargaming, games that are that simple are really complex deep down.
Yeah.
Because the rules, not like this game, is extremely complex. There's a lot of rules to go over, a lot of rules to remember, a lot of numbers to go back and forth. Strategies are very different for each army because the armies are so vast and they're so different. You really you need a book for your army because there's so much involved, right? Frostbite was like, cut all that out, like real basic. You have this many actions, no matter who you are, this many points. Everybody has a wizard, an apprentice, and this many soldiers to go, you know, under their control, and that's it. So a lot of it is based on tactics and strategy. Those games that are real simple really call for players to use tactics. Like you have to be really, because the guy on the other side has got the same shit you got, pretty much, you know, with the difference in spells and stuff like that. So you have to be tactical. You have to be strategic. You have to plan ahead. Like chess, you have to plan several moves ahead. More in that kind of game than like 40K. Most 40K games, if you're smart, you plan ahead. But a lot of armies, there's a good group of armies that you can put on the table and they'll pretty much walk the game for you.
Mm-hmm.
They'll do their job because they're designed that way. You know. But Frostgrave is a very tactical game because you only have 3 guys.
you lose points. If you play correctly, it's a campaign game, so you're playing miniatures, you're fighting, whatever. If you lose a guy, that's points you lost, that's money you lost. Now you have to replace that with whatever money you get from the end of the mission. Sometimes you get enough, sometimes you don't get enough. So the next game you may short a guy. So that plays a pretty big factor. You don't just throw guys out there to die. Whereas in this game, I can throw a whole regiment of 30 guys out there to die because I need you to draw fire.
Yeah. I know. I was reading second edition of that. Comes out this year.
Frostgrave?
Yep.
Yeah, I heard. Like I said, I got the first one. It was really cheap. $13 or something. Some real.
Is it really?
For the main rule book,
It was super cheap, man. It
Check it out.
was definitely cheap.
I'm checking it out right now.
I wish you could talk to Kate.
Yeah, me too. Hate. I miss you, man.
And they have miniatures for that game. They have, they have like bundles of miniatures from this company. Yeah, it's like $16.77 for the main rule book on Amazon. Then they have supplement books that came after, which is pretty cool. It's really cool. It's also a cool read too.
Yeah.
Like the history of the Frostgrave. Some of the terrain that I was doing like the stuff I bought for this stuff here. I bought this stuff for Frostgrave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're in like a frozen ruined city. So that's the frosting. So I can read this kind of stuff would be really cool for it, And it was cheap. It's really printed stuff. It's super cheap. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to invest like Warhammer money into it. I just go like, no. We have some ruins, but I don't have a lot of fancy ruins.
I might
do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Even if you don't ever play it, it's a great book to read. It's got cool flow.
Yeah, because like I haven't ran Rise of Tiamat, but I read the book. Oh my gosh. No, I'll put it in my cart. Now, see, I'm looking at the gnolls.
Yep, they have gnolls. They have the monsters is very minimal. They don't have a lot of monsters in this. They have like ice trolls, ice spiders, bears, and wolves, and things like that. But it's not a really in-depth monster manual. But each supplement comes out, and they have more monsters in each of the supplements, like different ones. Like there's a coastal one, like a pirate one, islands and pirates and stuff. And they've got like lizard folk and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Well, 20 miniatures. 20 multi-part miniatures, hard plastic. So you get 20 miniatures for $32.
It's not
That's not bad.
No, it's not too bad.
And then you can use it for your D&D.
Yeah, they're a little small. They're 25. They're on the little small side.
Oh, really?
A little bit. I mean, they say 25 but they're on the small side. They look good though. I mean, it's not bad. But they're definitely on the little side.
Oh, I think Hate just posted a video. Yeah. Yep. D&D After Dark. Let's talk D&D. He just posted a link. But yeah. Yeah. But I don't know.
Like I said, I think it's a good read. I haven't had a chance to set up a game yet. I plan to this year because they're supposed to run fast. Frostgrave is only supposed to run maybe 30 minutes, but that's given that you know the rules and both parties know the rules. So I'm sure it's be like an hour just showing everybody. But once we learn how to play, it should be because it's only on a 2x2 area, so it's not a big area of play. You just have to have a lot of rooms to go into and find treasure. There's just things you need to have. You need to have treasure tokens or something to mark that there's a treasure there. Something to mark pillars, something to mark teleporters, because there's portals that you can use in certain scenarios. But then the rest is up to you. You can build your warband
So you can have like if you're a soldier, you can give them a sword, shield, or a crossbow. All crossbows and bows have the same range. They do pretty much the same damage, and the crossbows have they do 2 shots around instead of 1. But it's designed so that nothing is overpowering. So it's like the most important thing you damage is your business context. Everything else is secondary, right? So nothing is no wizard type, no wizard because it's all based on schools. So you can have a wizard of necromancy versus a chronomancer, which is a time wizard. Neither one is more powerful than the other. They just have different stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of
second edition, 3325.
that's good.
Yep, and it comes out June 23rd.
When?
June 23rd, 2020. Well, Frostgrave's been out since 2012. I think. Let me check.
Yeah, it's been out for a while.
No, 2015. So about 5 years. So yeah, in the way I get it, it makes it second edition makes it a lot easier, simplifies a lot of rules and stuff. But I wonder, excuse me. I wonder if you're going to still be able to use the other stuff, like the modulars and stuff, for a second edition.
What do you mean, the miniatures?
Not the miniatures, but the campaigns and stuff.
Oh, that's all stuff that just adds to the game. There's not.
Oh, really?
So the only one that's different is the Pirates one, and that's just it's actually like a separate place with different types of wizards and stuff like that. But it can still be used. It's still the same. The core rules on how to play the game is exactly the same. So they can be intertwined. Doesn't matter.
Okay, so like if I buy first edition, then switch over to the second edition, I'll still be able to use like the Grimoire, Frustrate Grimoire.
Should be able to.
Okay. I don't know. Those gnolls for that much for 20 miniatures. You said that's just a little on the small side.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So how does you guys know how? Do you know how Minds works? Minds, the app. It's like Facebook, but it's not as much bullshit.
Nope.
Do
it. I want.
Hate knows. Hey, you know how Minds works, right? Someone gifted me 5,000 tokens. I don't know what that means. I have no idea. I mean, I know it's coin. I can trade it for Bitcoin or whatever, but you can let me know what that means. Hey, I appreciate it.
You're like, you mine?
No. It's called Minds. MINDS. Like the mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a Facebook page. It's like a Facebook, like a social media, but you can only you can't share like I can't share someone's meme or anything like that. I can only put stuff on myself. It's like Instagram, but you can it's exactly like Instagram. But every time you post, you get credit that you can turn into eventually like cash or use to give credits to other people and stuff like that. And people can follow you, and if they follow you, you get credit and stuff like that. So Pete was the one that showed me how to use it. Like I said, it's another way to post. If you're posting videos and stuff, if you're doing videos on YouTube, it's another way to share your content. You know what I mean? On another way. And Facebook's good, but to do it on Facebook, you have to either be in like 100 different groups that have the same following, or like for example, I'm in like a bunch of different groups because I have different hobbies. So every time I do videos, if I do a Gundam video, I have to post it on the Gundam forum. You know what I'm saying? If I do an RC video, I post it on the RC forum. It's not like I can go to one place and everybody gets it. You know what I mean? Oh, you can cash it out or use it to boost your website. Okay. You have to use a web browser
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now too. I'm looking
to
at
mess with your wallet.
the token.
You can't panel. Okay. All right. That's cool. So you can boost your own stuff. That's kind of cool. Because Facebook offers that on my Facebook page. It always tells me, oh, we're going to give you $15 credit to boost your last post. But you have to, you have to put your credit card information. You have to put all that shit in there. And
No.
I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to have anything to do with that. So I never boost my own posts. It'll say like, oh, if you boost it, it'll reach 1,000 more people. I'm like, all right, I really don't want to pay for that. You know what I mean?
No, I don't want to pay. It's not, to me. I want to earn it.
Well, it's not so much even that. It's just I don't feel like I should have to pay for people to look at my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And who's looking at it? You know what I mean? And where is it going? Is that how I get fucking garbage ads on my page? On my Facebook thread? I'm like, I don't like that. Especially if it's some shit I'm not into. It's like, why is that coming up on my feed? Some asshole paid like a shit ton of money to get this stuff out there. Anyway. How many times have you ran mines with that guy?
How many times what?
How many times have you ran mines with that guy?
Fully through? None. Partway through? Twice. But I'm sorry, 3 times. And my 3rd time, I found this thing. That's going to be my next video. So I found this thing on DM's Guild. And I'll give you a little sneak peek. So I have a DM's binder and a player's binder, but I also have an adventure binder, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think I linked it to you. The starter set companion. This thing.
No.
It's on DM's Guild. I'll see if I can find the link again and send it to you. And what's nice about it is look at this. You got your stat block for your monster that you'll be fighting.
Uh-huh.
And the initiative.
Oh.
So, and I got these in the sheet protector. And let's go to another one. Let's go on down. And it's sort of like the whole modular is like this. Let me see if I can find one with more.
Hold on 1 second. Hey, you're saying one coin, one token gives me 1,000 views? So, holy shit. What?
Give me some coins, Zero.
He said, give me some coins. I don't know. Is 5,000 coins a lot? Is that a lot in the mines world? I guess he was blown away by the mega-sized Gundam that I had. He didn't even know they existed. I was like, yeah, they do.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll make that my next video. Then I'll put the link and stuff in it.
You share the link before that.
Oh, I will.
With us, at least.
Oh, I will.
Spoilers.
Tom. Dude, so I figured out again how to, I had to look up how to put in my subscribe thing and my pictures and my videos last night because I was just out of it when I was editing. And I'm like, you know what? When I'm going tabletop dungeoneers, I'm gonna have that pop up right then and there. But yeah.
You guys want to see a sneak peek?
Sure. More Gundams?
If you think A berry thing? This is the best right here.
What is it? No way!
I did a video. I gotta edit it and put it up. But
Really a Gundam?
he has LED lights for the eyes.
Where did you get him at?
I don't know. I found him online. Apparently, he's in a TV show that I didn't know about. Look up and see.
Yeah, if you get 5K tokens, that's a lot.
Wow. Cool. Maybe I'll share the wealth. Cool. I didn't know that. That's cool, though. Appreciate that.
Wow.
Cool. Activity online.
Retro. So maybe I should try to make a mine and post my videos and stuff over there too.
Why not?
Yeah.
Like I post videos in I do the same thing on my Facebook page. Like whenever I'm doing a project, like I just did these guys tonight, I'm gonna take a picture and I post it up, just to kind of like work in progress. You know what I mean? Because you gotta stay at least somewhat active on that stuff. Because I've noticed like Facebook is like really hard to get people drawn to your page. Like,
It really is.
It's my close friends. And I like they like my page, but they don't follow my page, right? So I'll put something, and I'll see them. I'm like, oh, they're like, oh, did you know this? And I'm like, yeah. Did you not see my Facebook post on my page? And they're like, oh no, I didn't see it. Okay, well, it's there. I did it. I talked about it, but they don't watch, they don't follow. I have more followers now. That are people that aren't my friends. That's the same thing that happened with YouTube. Like when I first started my YouTube channel, I did it for my friends, to share the stuff that I got, stuff like that. And some of them watched every once in a while, but a lot of them didn't. So I wasn't getting a lot of views and stuff, a lot of traffic at all very early on. And eventually people started following me that weren't friends of mine, that kept, the views, something started taking on my videos and stuff like that. And now I honestly think that my friends are in the minority of my traffic. Like when I look at the traffic, none of my friends are watching my stuff. And now it's just the people who have actually subscribed on their own volition to my channel, that are watching, which is cool. I mean, it worked out. I was going to still do stuff either way, but it's cool.
Yeah. I've been noticing like a lot of people goes like Patreon and stuff like that too. I'm like,
I have a Patreon, but I haven't finished setting it up, and I just don't know. Like, I don't like the whole tier thing, like where if you pledge $1, you get a thank you. You pledge $5, you get a high five, or a YouTube high five. Just things like that. I don't know if I want to do all that.
yeah, same here. I was like,
also like,
plus I wish you had to pay. You got to pay taxes on that too.
Yeah, eventually. I mean, if you make enough, But a lot of people, the thing is, it's more money than you can make more money there than you can on YouTube right now. That's what people are going for, and a lot of times people offer private content. Like, if you're a $25 tier subscriber or higher, I'll send you private videos or exclusive videos, whatever. And I don't want to do all that. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like I have enough content yet to send people. Like, here's a video of me painting red.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's kind of weird, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like every fucking Instagram person has a fucking picture, you know what I'm saying? I like the idea of it, but it's just not. I just don't know if I want to do all that work. Banshees are one of the top 1 party killers of all time.
This year. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, what are those?
These are great cards. These are big sheets from Warhammer.
So Warhammer can get pretty expensive.
Yes.
How can you play that on the cheap and still win?
Okay. They have these sets that are called Getting Started. Warhammer, Age of Sigmar, and Getting Started at Warhammer 40K. They're about $80. And they come pretty much with an entire little unit of guys. I've got some videos on them, going through my catalog. But through my games, miniatures thing, there'll be some unboxings and some reviews on some of the Getting Started box sets. How I actually did a whole video on how you can get started in Warhammer on the cheapest level, like on the most budget level. And honestly, this is not the most expensive part of the game. Everybody thinks that, oh, miniatures cost a lot. No, it's not. It's not. What's expensive is the fucking glue. Is the goddamn paints. It's the it's the paint brushes. These paint brushes are degradable because they eventually disintegrate. I get new one. Even if you go to Michael's and get a $5 bag and have 100 paint brushes, those are going to disintegrate really fast. Okay, because you get what you pay for. If you pay $5 for 10 brushes, how much do you think those brushes are really worth? How long do you think they're really going to last? And I can guarantee you know this. You say you don't, but I'm sure you do. If you're painting with a cheap ass brush and you see a hair come off that brush and onto the miniature, it's a sign that there's a cheap ass brush. Quality brushes don't do that. I'm not saying you need to buy the best brushes. I'm just saying it's a depletable thing. So is paints. Paints run out, they run dry. I just recently had to go and change a whole bunch of them. I lost like 25, 30 paints because they all dried out because I hadn't used them so long. So that's all stuff you have to constantly replenish. So the hobby is not as expensive as people think. It's just the fact of continuing on the files, the clippers, and Thaco blades. Granted, if you're a hobbyist and you're a modeler and stuff like that, or a crafter, you're going to have all that stuff anyway. But this is stuff that you're going to have to keep replacing.
I got a cheap hobby blade set from Walmart.
Once you buy this, if you don't smash it, it's going to stay there until you decide to get rid of it. I literally have miniatures for D&D from like the 90s, early 90s, late 80s.
Really?
I still have some Ralph Harvey miniatures from the early 80s. So, that stays there. That's never going to go anywhere as long as you keep it. But the paints, the brushes, the clippers, the knives, the sandpaper, everything else that you need to make those things, that's the glue. That's the color of the bottle. You know what I'm saying? That's going to go away. This one's almost done. You can do all the plastic. But like I said, you can get into one affordably. But as I tell people all the time, there is not one hobby that I know of that is cheap. Unless it's drawn. That's the cheapest hobby I know of, and that's straight up number 2 pencil on a piece of paper, but that costs money eventually too. You can get a number 2 cheap school pencil. Unless you steal it, you're going to pay for it somewhere, somehow, right? What does a pencil cost? You can fucking cheap,
How much does a pencil cost?
Like a pencil, like I think you got the 20, a box of 20 for like $2, $3 or something like that at like Target or Walmart or Walgreens or whatever. It's stupid cheap. But even that, you have to sharpen those. You have paper to draw on, unless you can draw on the table and the floor. I'm an artist. I used to do that's what I started with, is drawing. Actually, that stuff is expensive too. You want to buy a sketchbook, you want to buy a better pencil with better lead. It doesn't just get brushed off when paper comes in contact with it. You can think of how many old sketchbooks I had that use crappy pencils, and you go back and look at them. It's all blurred and smudged because the pencil lead is cracked. So, like I said, I have not found a hobby that's cheap at all. But eventually, you will pay what it's on. I play airsoft and start off cheap with that. It's expensive too. You start buying gear, you start buying that gun, You know, you want a different gun, you want to upgrade your gun, or it breaks and you got to fix it, which you will. You know, same thing with RC. You know, you build an RC car, you go outside, you drive it, you break it, you got to fix it. Parts eventually you got up. So I don't have a hobby that's cheap. I wish I did. You can play fucking video games. You know, people, video games are way cheaper than Warhammer. I'm like, really? You're right. It's so expensive. Each one of those games has cost $60. There's no video games CD that didn't cost $60 at one point. Yeah, you can wait to get in the bargain bin, but the people that I know play video games don't wait for the bargain bin. They get that shit hot off the presses as soon as it comes out. Every fucking week they got a new game. You can't tell me that shit's cheap in any way. And video games are repeatable too.
Yeah.
You play it like how many times before it's like, all right, I'm done with this fucking
Yeah.
Now it's just sitting on your shelf with the status. You know, it's just status. Oh, I got like 1,000 hits. Yeah, I'll play like 2. So what's your 1,000 games worth? You know?
Sorry, Canadian. Canadian retro.
Yeah, you know, that's this thing, and I'm not listen, I'm not knocking it at all. Okay, I used to play video games all the time. My son loves it, and every once in a while I'll play some games, and I'll play games with him. I'm not knocking video games at all. But I'm saying, like, I know people who literally argue with me and say, well, Warhammer's way too expensive. That's why I play video games. I'm like, so you're telling me that since we've been in high school, we've been buying video games, that you have not superseded what I paid for this army in video games? Like, I could look at 10 of those games right there. You've already superseded what I paid for in this army. But, you know, this will have eternal value for me because I can put it away for a couple of years and go back to it and it's still going to be there. The rules may change. I may not like that, but the bottom line is, Warhammer's been here since 1986, 1985. It doesn't go anywhere. It's just get bigger and bigger and bigger. That's it. So, I mean, look at a video game you had in 85. You still play it. Once in a while for nostalgia, but that's it. Again, I'm not knocking video games. I'm just saying that there is no investment in hobby. It's cheap at all. You can start cheap. You can even keep it cheap, but eventually you're going to have to pay for something.
I'm signing up for that Mines thing.
Oh, Canadian's on Mines now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he said he's on Mines. What's your name, Canadian? Like, comment, and share the Mines, and you make tokens.
Nathan, hey, buddy. What's up?
Yeah, I've watched some of his other videos, some of his other channels. He's got that huge library wall tied into video games. Yeah. That's a lot of games.
Let's see. So, blogs. Let's see if I can find something. How do you search on here?
Well, listen, man, it's after midnight.
It is. I gotta be at
Into a pumpkin. I'm just saying.
K Games Inc. Over 2K. AD&D second edition is his. Mine is it's a critical. So
2,000 games, bro. That's a lot of games.
that is.
But I'm sure he can host one hell of a gaming night. Like, I'm sure you can.
Oh, dude, I watched some of his live action, some of his streams. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, you can do like huge LAN parties and stuff. I mean, that's cool. That's what we used to do back in the day. You know? So for me, it just got. Once Street Fighter came on, it was like, all right, got it. You know, people get salty, get mad. Anyway, man, I gotta get going.
Yeah, me too, guys. I gotta be up. Sorry about being late and all, guys, and thanks for coming in and watching.
Oh yeah,
Canadian, thank you for watching. You're awesome.
you guys follow.
Hey, you're awesome.
follow me on Instagram. Mine's Facebook. Zero's Hobbies. It's all across the board. It's the same. I appreciate you having me on.
Yep. So next week, should be on at a regular time.
All right, man.
All right. So remember, if you're under 20, it's a critical, guys. And thank you.
All right, Zero's out.
Zero's out.